Okay, there we are.
Welcome back to the Wiccan Forum. This is part 2 of episode 10. And thank you for our vivid discussion about illegal aliens. Immigrants.
Same thing.
So now in the news recently, Sandra Bullock just revealed that A, she's getting a divorce from Jesse James. Now there's no surprise there.
I just... round of applause for Sandra.
There we go, Sandra! And she just revealed that she adopted a baby in January from New Orleans. Now, I want to give kudos out to Sandra Bullock. She may not be always my favorite actress in the world, but she adopted from this country.
I just want to, before you continue about this, I just want to say, Ellen Woods, take a hit. Sandra Bullock filed for divorce. Okay. Sorry.
And her name is not Ellen, it's Eileen.
Hey, you know what? I say Ellen.
Eileen. Okay. Okay, so I just want to say that she's adopted from this country. I'm a firm believer in we need to help our country first, and then we can help the world. And we need to bring our troops back from other countries and help our country out first. And so,
Image.
What about image?
Well, we can send people to fix like other countries, but we can't fix New Orleans. I mean, as long as the tourist center is fine, well, we don't have to worry about the normal people that actually run the whole city.
Well, if you look at it, you're not helping all of the African Americans and the poor people that live in New Orleans. They want the money that New Orleans brings in, but they're not willing to help all the poorer people.
Well, they should help everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
There.
I totally, as long as you're an American citizen and not illegals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tanner Pomeroy, sorry. You should be able to, be helped.
I mean, I think it's great that our country wants to help other countries, but I do agree with the fact that if we're going to help other countries, we should help ourselves first. I mean, image-wise, yes, it is nice that we help everybody, but that's the thing. When we need help, where are these countries that we've helped before?
Especially since we're bankrupt, we should
Exactly.
probably work on
But
ourselves
it goes
first.
on with the celebrities. Brad and Angelina. Okay, I understand you want to adopt children. Can't you do it in America? And God damn it, Oprah Winfrey. Okay, she helped out a child in South Africa.
Yeah, she built a school there.
And now
Don't we have plenty of uneducated children in this country that need schools to go to?
Schools in Florida are shutting
It's
down.
true. There's kids living on the street and all that stuff like that. She can't build a school here.
And
There's
she's
too
the
many
one that needs
Catholic
to get off
schools
her
in
high
New
horse.
Jersey shutting down because there's no money. The church isn't making money,
Exactly.
apparently.
Governor Chris Christie just cut all the school budgets. He just fired how many? Over 28,000 teachers across the state.
I don't know the specific
Okay,
number.
where are the celebrities then? Where are the money to donate
And how
there?
come we could help Haiti after their earthquake, but we can't help Chile after theirs? I understand
And
Haiti
we
is
still
one of the
haven't
worst.
rebuilt New Orleans.
New Orleans. We helped Indonesia or Southeast Asia when they had their tsunami. Why can't? And did we do anything in Hawaii? Did they get hit by the tsunami?
No, they didn't get hit.
No, I think
Okay.
it missed
They didn't
them.
get hit.
But
They
Hawaii
missed them.
is our country anyway.
Yeah, we
I
wouldn't be there in a
don't know
heartbeat.
if
We
needed-
wouldn't be there in a heartbeat because it's more important to show the other countries we are so
Supportive of them
supportive
and
of
to heck with
everybody
us.
else.
Yeah, we have to
Everybody
be,
else comes first.
Unfortunately, we have to be politically correct. And politically correct sometimes, for some reason, to the politicians means ignoring our own people and letting them suffer while we help out other countries that hate our guts.
And that's a shame because you know what? We're helping all of the Middle East, and they can't stand our guts. They're killing all our soldiers. Okay, let them battle it out. Okay, we found Saddam Hussein. Now let's go. We're never gonna find Osama bin Laden. Okay, I'm sure we had him at one point, but oh well. He's like, let's just leave, get the hell out of there, and go. We've got so many issues facing this country: the homelessness, the education system, our economy's in the toilet.
Unemployment. is
Unemployment.
a big issue.
Okay, New Orleans still needs to be fixed. We haven't even rebuilt Ground Zero.
In the housing market. My
Okay.
parents-
That
you
is
heard what my
starting
parents
to
went
go up.
through.
There's about 17 floors of steel at ground.
That happened in 2001.
I know.
9 years later? So when did Katrina hit? 04, 05?
0405, yeah.
So, okay, we still have a couple more years for that to start happening.
Speaking of which, of New York, I did hear recently that because of the economy, that they were going to be cutting New York's sanitation team in half, which means that the rodent population would more than double.
Oh,
Now,
good.
to me, that's something that's important because the rodents affect our health.
Well, why don't we just bring back the plague while we're at it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, that just goes back to our economy and us helping other countries when we can't really afford to. Because, like I said, this rodent thing, it's something that affects everything. It affects our, primarily it affects our health.
It helps our
because
health.
these
Yes.
rodents
Our
contaminate the food that we eat, and then everybody gets sick.
Our well-being.
You know,
and
I mean,
everything.
and that just goes to show you, what kind of dire straits we're in.
And New York City already has a huge rodent problem.
That's
problem
exactly it.
anyway.
Exactly it. They can't
Yeah,
control
they don't
it as
need
it
any
is.
more rodents over
No.
there. And I'm not sanctioning killing the rats. Well, really I am, but
You got to do what you got to do.
they're out of control over there.
But it's overpopulation. You can't sit there and spay or neuter rats. Is there a way how to spay or neuter rats?
Not in
that
New
I'm
York.
aware of.
Okay, so I'm sorry to say it. I know one pizzeria that used to use rat meat as sausage.
Oh, please stop.
Wow. On that note.
Please stop that.
I'm just saying. So all you-
Tasty.
Yeah.
Tasty.
I'm sorry.
Please stop that.
Bottom line is, more money from this government, whether it's borrowed from China or wherever, goes into the military and funding other countries than it does into the school systems, jobs,
But look
housing
at how
market,
much money
banks.
we would have saved if we didn't have this war going on for 20,000 years.
Exactly.
Okay?
Well, you're
We could
absolutely
have
right.
used that to help people get
You're
jobs
absolutely
and,
right.
and start the
Borrowing,
economy.
borrowing money from another country to give to another country makes no sense
Exactly.
either. Because then it just puts us more in debt.
And then we're asked to donate when these countries are in turmoil, and yet
And
how much of the
part
country is
of-
unemployed?
Part of our financial problems are that during the Bush administration, the money for the war was never added into the deficit.
Oh, that's nice.
It was never added, it never showed up as part of the deficit because they felt that was a separate issue. So that's like, I don't know how many $1 billion that has not even been added. into
Isn't
the
there a
deficit.
statistic of like we spend like $1 million for every, I don't know, I could sworn I heard like a day for every day that we're over there or something like
It's
that?
more than that. I think.
More than
Is
that.
it?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
Is it? That's all.
Have
it
we
is.
made any progress of getting out of there?
No,
Not at all.
No,
Not at all.
All I
Oh,
hear is
fantastic.
all I hear more of is our soldiers dying. That's all I hear.
And Obama's saying he's willing to commit to the end. I don't know
Well,
what the
wait a
end
minute,
is,
wait a
though.
minute,
I
wait a
don't know
minute.
what that end is.
Didn't Obama promise that they would be out within their first within his first 100 days?
Well, I think what they're doing is they're pulling up more out of Iraq and they're sending more soldiers to Afghanistan. And I would hope that we had learned from Russia, but apparently we didn't, that is not a country you will ever be able to overcome.
Well, they got all those mountains, and in the mountains itself, probably Osama bin Laden's hiding out one of those. So, but
I think Osama bin Laden is long dead. He had kidney cancer.
did he?
Yeah, he required constant dialysis, so
Hmm.
I'm sure.
When was
it's
anybody
two
know
months.
when the last video he was in?
Years ago.
It's been several years ago, and they're still not sure that that was him in the video. There are quite a few people that look like him.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's a comment right there. But that's called karma. It's called karma.
Well.
So,
I don't know what to tell you, Beck.
I
Do we
think
have anything coming up in the Wiccan world?
in the Wiccan world, we just celebrated our May full moon. April full moon, because you know what, I am running Beltane, and all I have is May on my mind. So Manny, you proceeded over the April full moon.
yes, I did.
Please tell us about it.
Well, typically the April full moon is also known as the seed moon. So what I did is it's also a time for new beginnings. So what I also did was have people write down on a piece of paper of any kind of new beginning they wanted to start, and we released it into the ether. So that was my April full moon ritual.
That was a wonderful ritual
That
also.
was
Thank you.
Which we filmed
Thank
the
you.
altar on last Saturday, and you will be seeing that in part 3. And my Beltane ritual will be seen in part 4, which will be filmed on Saturday. Thank you very much, everybody, and blessed be.
Blessed
Blessed
be.
be.
Blessed be.